it. The Blue Iguana Tattoo Companion Guide. Book 2 by Ian Wesley Bailey. Introduction. Welcome to your healing journey. How to use this guide. Page 1. The Rose. Opening the journey. Page 3. Story and place. Mapping your emotional geography. Page 5. Memory and the mind. Navigating repression and healing. Page 7. Ink and identity. Reclaiming your story through art. Page 9. Psychology. The psychology of pain, adapting, and healing. Page 11. Healing modules, practices for body and mind. Page 13. The burning bowl, letting go, and creating space. Page 15. And every end, a new beginning. Integration and moving forward. Page 17. Resources and additional readings. Page 19. Welcome to your healing journey. This companion guide is designed to help you explore themes and insights presented in the Blue Iguana Tattoo Collective Healing Arts. This is not just a book to read, but is an invitation to reflect, heal, and transform. Use this guide alongside the book or on its own as you dive deeper into each module. Whether you're here for personal growth, artistic expression, or trauma healing, this guide is your space to reconnect with yourself. Number 1, how to use this guide. This guide is designed to help you explore your emotional landscape, connect with themes of the book, and engage in transformative healing exercises. Each section corresponds to a chapter or module from the Blue Iguana Tattoo Collective Guide to Healing Arts. Read the chapter first. Use the prompts and activities to process your reflections. Allow time for creative expression, journaling, art, movement, etc. Repeat exercises when needed for deeper healing. Always remember to work at your own pace. Healing isn't linear. Page 2. The Rose. Opening the journey. Beyond the rose's external charm lies a profound spiritual wisdom that can guide us on our journey. A reflective prompt. What thorn in your life has shaped your path? Think about it. Write about a painful moment in your life that, in hindsight, led to a personal growth. Here's an activity. A rose visualization. Close your eyes and visualize yourself as a rose. What thorns or challenges have you overcome? How can you embrace them with grace and resilience? Some creative expression. Draw or paint a rose with symbolic meaning for your healing journey. How do its petals, thorns, and stem represent you? Page 5. Story and place. Mapping your emotional geography. Our stories are often intertwined with the places we've lived, the people we've encountered, and the spaces we've inhabited. Reflective prompts. Reflect on the people and places that shape you. Who has been a safe haven for you? Who has caused you harm? What physical spaces have played a major role in your emotional story? Here's an activity. Mapping your inner geography. On a piece of paper, draw a map of your emotional landscape. representing places, cities, homes, parks, etc. that have shaped you. Add people, memories, and significant events. Some creative expression. Write a letter to a place that holds meaning for you, whether it's a place of joy or pain. Page 7, number 4. Memory and the mind, navigating repression and healing. Memory is not a fixed entity. It changes, evolves, and can be transformed. A reflective prompt. What memories have you repressed or avoided? How do they show up in your body today? What does it mean to remember and heal in your journey? An activity is free writing. Write about a memory that comes up unexpectedly. Let the words flow freely. Don't judge or censor yourself. Just write whatever comes to your mind, Body-based practice. Practice breath work. Deep belly breathing to release physical tension related to repressed memories. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4, and so on. Page 9, Module 5. Ink and identity. Reclaiming your art. Reclaiming your story through art. Tattoos are not just ink on skin. They are visual markers of healing, transformation, and identity. Reflective prompts. What stories do you wish to tell through your body art? If you can get a tattoo symbolizing your healing, what would it look like? Why would it look like that? Creative expression. Design your healing tattoo. Use drawings, colors, and symbols to create a tattoo that represents personal transformation. What part of your story does it tell? You can use a big piece of paper or a small one. Activity. Symbolic marking. Reflect on how you can mark your life's significant milestones through art, ritual, or even a new habit. Page 11, Module 6. The psychology of pain, adapting and healing. Pain teaches us. It challenges our limits and forces us to grow. A reflective prompt. How has pain shaped your personality and habits? What role has emotional pain played in your physical body's expression? And here's an activity. Movement exercise. Gently stretch or move your body as you reflect on the ways your body holds tension from the past pain. Do you notice any areas that are more stuck than others? Right? You might have pains, you might be stiff, you might have cramps in some areas. Learning. Read the section on neuroplasticity in the book and reflect on how your brain can rewire itself for healing. It was very interesting. Page 13, Module 7. Healing modalities, practices for mind and body. Practices for body and mind. Healing happens when we align mind, body, spirit, creating a holistic path to wellness. Reflective prompt. Which healing practices have you tried? What worked or didn't work? How do you respond to different body therapies? Yoga, acupuncture, ice baths. There's many. Activity. This is a good activity. A vagal nerve reset. Practice the vagal nerve breathing exercise from the book. Focus on the relaxation and groundedness. If you don't have the book, you can Google vagal nerve practice, reset practice. It'll come up easy. Try acupuncture or yoga, or explore chaga and reishi mushrooms for immune support. Record how your body responds to these modalities. If you do not know what acupuncture, yoga, chaga, and reishi mushrooms are, it is easy to find out. Page 15, Module 8. The burning bowl, letting go and creating space. Sometimes we must release what no longer serves us in order to make room for new beginnings. Reflective prompt. What feelings, memories, and relationships are you ready to release? What is the metaphorical burning bowl in your life? And here's an activity, the burning bowl ceremony. Write down anything you wish to release on paper. Safely burn the paper, symbolizing the release of the burdens. Usually in a little bowl. Don't start any fires now. Don't use the book. Maybe last page. Page 17, Module 9. In every end, a new beginning. Integration and moving forward. Every ending contains the seed for a new beginning. Reflective prompts. What new chapter are you stepping into? How do you envision your life moving forward? After completing this healing journey, activity, a visualization exercise. Close your eyes and envision yourself 1 year from now, fully healed. What does your life look like? How are you living? How are you different? I'm sure you will be different. Creative expression, vision board. Create a vision board with images, quotes, and symbols that represent your next phase of healing and growth. Page 19, Module 10, Resources and Additional Readings. These are resources and readings that, obviously, things that I used on my journey. This guide is designed to empower, inspire, and support participants on their journey.
Is near empty. Time to recharge.
Okay, thank you. The Blue Iguana Tattoo Collective Guide to Healing Arts goal is to create a safe and immersive environment for participants to explore their healing, guided by the themes and practices shared in my book. Thank you very much.